Hello and welcome to Rugen Trades, episode 42, the truth about 2-minute scalps. And I'm going to talk about my scalp today on FCPO. Today's the 2nd of December 2024. It is an interesting time to trade futures crude palm oil. If you're new to this channel, I am Rugen Trades. I trade mainly the stocks in Bursa and also US. And more recently, I've been scalping a lot on FCPO. And I'm a retail trader, the little anchovy swimming with the giant whales and sharks off the market, trying not to be eaten alive. A very important disclaimer here: whatever shared in this video is for education purpose, so please do your own research before making any trading decisions. Well, I recently finished reading this book, an awesome book called Trading in the Zone. And my disclaimer actually extends based on this particular book, because what it tells me is that we can't really know where the market is heading. We can't do this because we cannot read the minds of every trader in the market at a particular point in time. Therefore, it is impossible for us to know. But nevertheless, we can still build our trading edge by studying the markets, and we'll talk more about this later in this video. Well, if you're on Moomoo platform, I am Rugen Trades on Moomoo platform. You can follow me there, and I share some of my recent trades on the equities and also futures off and on in that platform. Well, the truth about 2-minute scalps. If you're not familiar with scalping, basically it's a quick in and out, sometimes in seconds, sometimes in minutes. And normally you can only scalp effectively, into my point of view, if you are trading a fast moving instrument. And my vehicle of choice is FCPO futures crude palm oil in the Bursa Malaysia derivatives market. Well, from my recent months to year of learning scalping, these are a few pointers which I think will be useful if you're new to scalping. Now, first of all, if you need to define your shot clock, whether is it in seconds or minutes. When we say seconds or minutes here, we're talking about opening and closing a trade. And definitely you need to have your trading rule or your playbook. Means at the very start, when you enter a trade, you must know exactly where your stop is. You must know your reason to enter and your reason to exit. And most importantly for me is when you're scalping, you would want to scalp in the major time frame direction. For example, futures crude palm oil is on a bullish run right now, so I will only buy or go long in that position. And lastly, set a trailing stop to protect your downside or even extend your upside. So these are the few things that I would like to share when I talk about scalping. Well, I'll circle back to this book, Trading in the Zone. Please read and reread this book because it has really helped me in my scalping journey. And there's 5 important areas that this book covers, and let's talk about them. The first one is actually anything can happen in the market, and the market is random. And once you've got this ingrained in your head and your brain, and you would basically trade better. Trust me, I've had many times where I think or I know the market's going a certain way and it really bit me. Number 2, every moment is unique in the market. Number 3, have an edge. Number 4, random distribution of wins and losses. This is important as well, because you never know when a trade will be a winner or when a trade will be a loser. And finally, you don't need to know what will happen to make consistent income. Well, this video is not about going through this 5 in detail, but let me talk about the 2-minute trade. The truth about 2-minute trades is, although the trade took 2 minutes to complete, but it really took many hours to learn, to plan, and to backtest, and to give you the confidence of putting in the trade. Well, today, 2nd December, let me show you what happened during my lunch break. I made a trade in 2 minutes, 11:16 buy, 11:18 sell. And these are the screenshots from my trade. If you're not familiar with FCPO, well, each point or each tick is worth 25 ringgit. So in this particular trade, it was bought at 4975 and I sold it at 4988, and that gives me a difference of 13 ticks, or equivalent to 325 ringgit, and this is for one contract. Well, I don't know about you, but for me to have a profit of 325 ringgit in 2 minutes during my lunch break, I will take it any time of the day. Well, let's look a bit behind the scene before this trade happened. So I set an alert on TradingView, and as you can see at the top, I've highlighted in the red color box. I created this alert on November 29th, and this was at a key support level of 4954. So when the price crossed 4954, it triggered an alert, and as you can see, it triggered on today 11:12 a.m. and basically once it triggered, I just so happened I was on my lunch break, and basically this is the rule that I follow for my entry. Number one, I'm following the trend. As I mentioned, if you follow FCPO right now, the trend is on an uptrend, bullish, so I only go buy or I go long. And for me, scalping, I trade on the 5-minute chart. You can choose to trade on 1 minute or 3 minutes depending on you. And number three, I buy on pullback, meaning to say when the price goes back to a support level, which is normally also a key Fibonacci level, I will be interested. The first signal for me to enter is when I see a bullish candlestick, and it must also be followed by another follow-up candle which is also bullish. And number 6 and number 7, I put a 10 tick stop, and my target is at least 10 ticks or above, and I use trailing stop most of the time, and it has saved my P&L for many trades recently. Trailing stop is a must. So enough of me talking about my particular setup. Let's switch over to TradingView to look at the charts to see what was happening when I made the trade. So this is my TradingView 5-minute chart for FCPO, and in fact now I'm recording this at 9 p.m. at night. The market has gone live. There's night trading in FCPO, and it has gone up with a nice green candle. So let's focus back on my initial reason for trade. As you can see, towards the end of November, you can see the price has been making higher highs and higher lows until last Friday, where it basically gone sideways in the afternoon session. And this morning it opened a slight gap up with a green candle right there, 10:30. That's when the market opens for FCPO, and that was followed by a long red candle which pushed the price down. And right about there, the red color dotted line, that was my key support which I set the alert on. It just barely touched it, and you can see that a bullish pin bar or pin candle, as you would depending what you want to call it, emerge. And the subsequent candle to me was a follow-up candle that was bullish, and I basically took a trade immediately there without thinking too much. That was it, 4975. I put a buy, and I just trail stop my entry until 4988, where it closed for 13 ticks. For the rest of the morning session, it basically didn't move that much. The price eventually did move up in the afternoon session, but that didn't really bother me because I wasn't trading. I had no time to monitor the trades as well. Eventually, by evening, it basically closed below my entry price early on. And yeah, so that's how fast FCPO market moves. And if you are interested to trade or scalp, well, this is my suggestion. You have to develop your own playbook. Now this is my playbook and it may not work for you. You have to decide what is suitable for your trading style. I will continue to test this playbook. I've done it for the last second half of November. So now December, I'm gonna continue to test this with 20 actual trades and see how it goes. So thank you so much for watching and have a great trading month ahead. And just before you go, if you're new to this channel, do consider subscribing. Give me a thumbs up, smash on that bell icon to be notified whenever I upload any new videos. Thank you so much again for watching and have a great day.